And we'll wrap up our inaugural live broadcast on Aero-TV with a chat with Tom Harper, Director of Marketing for Avidyne. Tom, thanks for joining us here this afternoon.
Thanks, Tom. Appreciate you having me here.
You know, it's been kind of a rough 18 months for the entire nation. How has Avidyne come through the recession?
Well, you're right, but actually Q4 for 2009 was actually pretty good for us, best quarter of the year. And then in Q1 of this year, we've actually surpassed that. So I think we're trending in the right direction. So we're really optimistic about that.
Let's talk about some of the products that are being unveiled here at AEA 2010. First of all, the EX600 MFD. This is kind of a fun new product.
It really is. You know, Avidyne kind of launched the whole retrofit MFD market back at the start of the company in '95. And this is like our fourth generation of MFD. And it really incorporates a lot of the lessons learned, including dedicated panning capability and quick pan capability, which are really helpful, especially in a data link environment that we're in today for data link weather.
And you're also getting a lot of interest from the helicopter market.
That's true. We've continued to expand our interfaces, including RDR 1400 radar interface, which is very popular in a lot of legacy helicopters, and the ability to show HTAWs, which is terrain awareness. So it's really exciting.
Now, Release 9 is just about due for an update. What's coming up in the new version of Release 9?
Yeah, Release 9.1 software is coming out soon, and it's going to include an FMS preview mode, which will allow the pilot to, through the split screen, view each of the procedures in a graphical format prior to selecting. So it makes it really easy to see which procedure is the appropriate one and validate that prior to entry.
My experience with Release 9 has been in the ANN Cirrus SR22, but we also understand that it's just about ready for the PA46 line as well.
That's correct. We've been very successful penetrating the Cirrus market, where we have over 4,000 Integra-equipped airplanes that now have the opportunity to upgrade to Release 9. With the expansion of that now with PA46 line, there's hundreds of those airplanes out there that have Integra today, and now we're going to be able to offer them the same benefits of Release 9, which is really ideally suited for that airplane, which is a single pilot IFR, a lot of IFR missions, and as you know with your experience with R9, it's really ideally suited in that environment.
When we talk about those kinds of things, how do you find Avidyne positioned in the avionics marketplace? If there was a niche for Avidyne, what would you say that it is?
Well, we've got a growing product line, everything from displays, safety sensors, including our data link weather, our traffic sensors and that, and the MFDs, and now a full line integrated flight suite. So we've got a lot of products that customers are looking for. We are primarily focused in the Part 23 owner-flown market, but the technologies the platforms that we've developed are going to allow us to move up market over in the future. So we continued to innovate through this recession, and we think we're very well positioned coming out of it. So,
one of the other things that pilots are going to start seeing very soon is a new autopilot, a new digital autopilot. What's that about?
That's right. We're in the throes of flight testing on what we call a DFC 90 and a DFC 100 autopilot. So for our customers that are upgrading to Release 9, they'll be able to get a DFC 100 digital autopilot, and that's going to move them from a rate-based autopilot to an attitude-based autopilot, which is going to fly much more precisely. And then it's going to add some additional safety benefits, including envelope protection and a straight and level button. Envelope protection it's really an innovative feature for an autopilot, in that it won't allow the autopilot to fly the airplane into a stall. So even in a dead stick situation, it will continually monitor the airspeed and maintain 1.2 V stall. So we believe it's a really dramatic safety enhancement. And then the straight and level button will give you the ability to easily recover at one touch from unusual attitudes. So it has some nice safety benefit as well.
Tom Harper, I hope you have a really successful show here in Orlando, and thanks very much for joining us.
I appreciate you having me, and thank you.